Hello, everyone. Good morning. Uh, I started this journey, I think it's been about 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks at this point, and I had been doing really well with my sleep, but it turned out I could barely sleep last night for, uh, for a variety of reasons. My mind was racing, and I was thinking about my parents in India and how much I miss them and how much I miss the old days of going into the office and miss the excitement of walking into the office, and work feels so boring and so understimulating. And um, yeah, and I couldn't go into the office today, working from home. But I'm starting to realize that there will be tough days. I thought I figured out how to get my sleep under control and got my thought patterns under control, but there will be days will be tough. And what I'm starting to realize is the best thing to do when you feel overwhelmed about all of these things that are going in your head, best thing to do is take a day, one day at a time, and what do you focus on, what you could do best that day. And that's one of the things I'm going to start implementing in my modus operandi. Instead of feeling overwhelmed about the future goals, really focus on what you could do that day, that moment, and hopefully that brings um, some sense of a grounding to my thought patterns. And instead of thinking too much about the future, instead of getting too caught up about I want to do this, I want to do that, focus on the process instead, and see where that process takes me. Because life is indeed absolutely beautiful, but there are days like this where you get so caught up in your thoughts, you feel anxious, you feel depressed, and all of those notions about life go out the window. But what if I could change my focus to always keeping this in mind, that life is so beautiful, there is so much amazing possibilities that exist in life, and you could truly feel um, joyful in every state of no matter what's happening in your life. We could live with that mindset, and when other things happen in your life that may not be as pleasant or anxiety provoking, whatever that might be, we could center ourselves to that feeling, or to that mindset, that no matter what, I'm greater than my environment, and I choose to control how thoughts impact me. And if this is something that I could live life by, I think I could make an amazing change, and figure out ways to live life to the fullest. So there will be tough days. The idea is to not let the tough days drown you. The idea is to accept that that was just a tough day, and then keep moving regardless, picking yourself back up, restarting every moment of the day. I think that was one of the things that I had talked about, or an idea that I was talking about in one of my earlier videos, which is starting over every single moment of the day. And that's what I'm going to do today too. Not having had enough sleep, not having done meditation, not having done yoga earlier this day, which I will get to later in the day. But I'm going to make the best use of the time I have left in the day to turn around the day and keep going with the process. Thank you for listening to me, and if any of this resonates with you, please leave a comment.